Hey guys, so I wanted to make a video today on Brumation. I'm planning on making a Brumation 101 eventually, just like everything you guys need to know about Brumation to help everyone out. But right now I'm going through the first time Brumation for Fitz. It's been pretty hard so far. I've been very stressed and worried that something's happening to him and what's going on. So I'm going to just show you my first time experience on Brumation and basically explain the whole thing. And maybe you guys can leave some tips down below because I've searched everything and I just don't know what to do. So let's get to it. Here's the story. At the end of April, Fitz began brumating. The first day I noticed him brumating was he just became really tired. He stopped eating, so I was like, okay, that's the hint that he's starting to brumate. So he eventually started brumating. I shut off the night lamp I have on, and I put on the day heat. No, wait, I'm doing this all wrong. Okay, hold on. I'm a little too excited here. I kept his night lamp on, which is the purple lamp. It's like a night heat lamp. So I put that on, and then I left the UVB light, if that's what it's called. If that's not what it's called, I'm sorry, I just can't think of the name right now. And then the heat lamp on. So the heat lamp I use is the Neodymium. I gotta find the box. I'll put it here. But that's the heat lamp I use. That's the only box I have. So I can't really tell you the other ones, but it's just the standard lights. And so I just kept the night lamp on and took the daylights off for good. So he slept through it for like a day or whatever, a day and a half, and then he woke up, and then I put the heat lamps on and everything, and then I decided to cycle it back to normal. So when I say that, I mean at nighttime I put his night heat lamp on, and then I would turn off his heat lamp and the UVB light, and then in the morning I would turn those both back on and turn his night lamp off. So once I did that, that was fine. Then about a few days later, he went into it again. And he was asleep. I can't even describe it because it was just so confusing. It was like he went to sleep for the whole day, and then he woke up around like 6 or 7 and remained his normal schedule again. Then the next time he woke up, he was very let's just take this. This was maybe a week ago. No, maybe like 5-ish days ago. He woke up and he was like really tired, really lethargic. His beard was black and I was concerned. So I picked him up and I put him in the bath. I gave him a 20-minute bath to get him hydrated or whatever he needed. I offered him food and water, and I put him back in his tank. I covered him with blankets because maybe he was going to brumate again. He was just really tired, and I have a picture right here I could show you. He was falling asleep on my shoulder. So I put him back in the tank. And that's when he fell asleep until today. So he fell asleep for 3 whole days, which is good. That's a good sign so far for me. So I could put the whole clips here while I'm explaining it. I'll put all the clips here. First, I saw him and he was in a really uncomfortable position. Like if you see that right now, I was like, how can he be so comfortable, even if he is comfortable? And I wanted to fix him, but I didn't. So I looked up online. I said, why is my bearded dragon waking up, going back to sleep, waking up, going back to sleep? It's like he's brumating for the 3rd time technically now. So actually the 4th, once you hear what happened today. They were all just like, you have to keep the heat lamp on, and I said I didn't have the heat lamp on at all during his whole brumation period. Because I watched this girl on YouTube, and when she puts her bearded dragon into brumation, she completely shuts everything off. Not everything, but I think she leaves a light on, but she lowers the temperatures. So I took that as, and she takes really good care of her animals, and I took that as, okay, well, I'm going to do that since she's doing it, and she looks like she knows what she's doing. Because even though I've had Fitz for like 7 months now, I'm still trying to, 7, 6, whatever months, I'm still trying to really learn and just get the feel of what he's like we're still helping each other here. While he fell asleep for those 3 days, he woke back up today. And this is where I'm going to start explaining it. He was curled up in the ball, and I normally check him, his sides, to see if they're not breathing, but moving, so I know he's breathing, because I just check him every day just in case. I like to be cautious. And so since everyone was like, okay, you're supposed to keep the heat lamp on, I was like, okay, but the light bothers him. So I moved him and without waking him up, but I made a ton of noise because that's what I always do. I don't even mean to make a ton of noise, but I do it anyway. I don't think the noise bothers him. I think it's more of the lights. So I put a bunch of towels on him. I put him under the log, which I'll show you right here, and then he woke up again. So I was like, great, I just woke my bearded dragon up from Brumation. This is great. I'm a terrible owner, and yep, this is what's happening. So I went to research more, and they said it's fine if you wake them up because you have to wake them up. You don't have to like wake them up. You just gotta give them a bath or offer them food eventually, like every week. I read it was every week you have to bathe them and then offer them food every day. So that's what I've been doing so far. I offered him food. I took him downstairs. I gave him a bath. Everything was fine. So after that, I came back up here. I was like, okay, scratch the whole log idea because that obviously is not working. I decided to get his little elephant bone. Whatever the bone is, I'll show you. I'll show you the whole picture of it right now. Like, this is what it looks like right now. So it has like 4 towels over it, so there's no light. I have everything like that now, and he's sleeping. I saw it move about like an hour ago, and maybe it was just his tail like hitting it, but I think he's asleep now because he's not in there. He's not in the outside of the cage. He's in the elephant bone. And he's sleeping, hopefully. So I hope this all eventually works out. I just wanted to post this to just show you guys like what I'm going through right now because it's just like a roller coaster of emotions because I don't know if he's okay. I don't know if this is normal. I don't know if it's not. So basically, I just like need some tips. I've been like researching everything. I hope to make a Brumation video, like a Brumation 101 video once I eventually get the hang of this so I can just relieve everyone from their worries and educate you guys. So far, I don't think this is normal. I don't think this is how bearded dragon's supposed to brumate. I don't think he's supposed to wake up constantly, but we'll take and see how it is. Okay, just because this can get really confusing, I'm gonna just tell you guys like exactly what happened, not with all the detail, but I'm gonna explain to you his sleep schedule so far. He has been sleeping normally up until about late April, and then late April he went into Brumation on a morning and he lasted for about a day and a half. And then he continued his sleep schedule for about 3 days until the 4th morning he fell asleep until like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. Then he continued his sleep schedule again. And just about 4 days ago, that's when he fell asleep for another 3 days. And then what I just explained is what's happening now. Forgot to mention, even though I want this channel to be mainly about my bearded dragon, Fitz, actually no, I really want it to be about like my fish and my snails and my bearded dragon. Because I just want to educate everyone and like tell them like, you know, show them how I take care of all these animals at once. Not that there's like, compared to a lot of people, not that there's a lot of animals, but there's still like to take care of, and I can just help people out, and it's much easier to take care of a smaller amount of animals, so I can really focus on every one of them equally. If you guys want to know how I take care of my baby snails, I raise them and did everything myself. If you want to know that whole process, I can make a video for that. Amethyst, my beta fish, is very bloated. I can put a video of her in there right now. I don't think it's dropsy. I think she's just constipated. So what I read online and what they say to do is to just fast her for 3 days and then give her a pee, and then apparently all the bloating will go away. So I'm just hoping there's nothing wrong with her and I'm still on her. So right now I'm just going through a lot of emotions because like I used to have a little beta fish named Aquamarine. And she was so tiny, she was so cute. She had like blue and green colors and everything, and I had her in a tank. And one day she got bloated and she passed. And I was so sad, and I only had her for like a month or 2. And I was like when my animals die, even if it's like a little snail, I still get so upset because there was always something I could have done. Even if there wasn't, I will always feel like there's something that I could have done to make their life a lot better. So right now Amethyst is going through something, but I hope to have her all better. If I find out it's dropsy, then I can make a video of me taking care of her and showing you guys the whole. I've already looked up everything. I've already asked people how to cure that and stuff, so I have the whole list ready to go, just in case she's not constipated and it's actually dropsy. It's just that her body is, so a fish's body like looks like this, right? Her body is like this, and then her one side comes out, like a little bump on her side. So I don't know what that is. I looked it up. Everyone said it's probably just constipation, but I'm still going to worry. I'm still going to continue to worry because they're my animals, and I love them so much. So yeah, I just want to keep you guys updated. See you next video.